name is Daniel Zelli and I'm a student at the Australian Institute of Management. And today I'm going to be talking about one of their courses called Operational Improvement. I learned 5 key lessons from doing this course. They were as follows. Lesson 1, I learned about the impact of digitisation on operational improvement. Lesson 2, I learned about process design, what it is and what it does involve. Lesson 3, I then learn about the theories that support these operational design improvement strategies. In Lesson 4, I learned to expand beyond just technology and think about other factors that affect operational efficiency, such as capacity, quality, people and leadership. And finally, in Lesson 5, I was taught not to take a solo view, but to take an enterprise-wide performance view in relation to strategies, risks, and quality, incorporating all of those into my operational improvements. The first thing that really impacted me was learning about Industry 4. We are in an industrial revolution right now, so it's very exciting. I remember my first mobile phone, it was as large as a brick. I thought it was so cool. But look at technology now. With all these improvements, there is great advantage to be had in improving our operations. This led me to my first lesson, which was digital improvement. What has digital technology done for operational improvement? Well, it's changed supply chain management. Things can be done like taking stock takes can be done real time, every day. Quality and speed. Things can be done much more faster than they ever have been done before because of the use of robotics and other things like that. There's flexibility and dependability. There's less errors. And so things are more dependable. But there's a lot of flexibility. We can be customizing manufacturing down to the order. But there's also platform and software integration, which allows us to interact with our software, not only with our customers, but also with our suppliers. This all leads to cost improvements. One of the ways that this has impacted my workplace is we have now begun a project that's going to incorporate AI and machine learning into our proposal writing process. But it didn't stop there. The next lesson I learned was about process design, to incorporate things like agility, quality, efficiency, accountability, integration. These are all important aspects of process design. What it's done in the workplace is made me consider all our processes. Which are the ones that can be improved? Which are the ones that need continual improvement? How can I get employees involved in the ownership of improvement of processes? These things have made a major impact on my workplace. Next lesson I learned after process design was the importance of starting with theory. We've examined a couple of theories like Agile and also Lean. And we looked at combining these models and what sort of improvements it brings to the processes. As a result of this work, I've started to put theory before technology. Working in a software consulting firm, it really puts technology into its perspective. The next lesson I learned was an important one, and that was to go beyond just thinking about theory. Yes, we have technology. Yes, we have theory, but there are other implications and other things that are important to be considered when we are designing processes. Things like capacity. Can our organization actually do it? What are our quality measurements? How can we improve our quality? These wider considerations, such as culture of continuous improvement, leadership, and other things, are very important when we are developing operational improvements. What it's done for my workplace is it's made me consider what we do, and rather than it just being an informal, oh, we've got to improve quality, I've actually started to implement some measurements to see how we are actually improving quality. The fifth lesson I learned was the overall importance of organizational-wide thinking. When we improve some operational process or something, it should align with the organizational strategy. It should focus on what's important in terms of quality enterprise-wide. We should consider the organizational-wide risks. We don't want to improve some sort of siloed, isolated process, which actually introduces risks. We need to remain customer-centric and incorporate technological and human factors. In fact, this was pointed out as to be one of the most important factors, leadership and people factors. In other words, we need to be holistic when we're considering operational improvement. In my workplace, what it's made me do is go back to the most important thing. What is this operational improvement? How does this actually help the customer? In conclusion, I would like to say this. My final takeaway is that operational improvement requires a formalized approach that integrates technology, human resources, and strategic alignment to deliver value to the customers. It's not just about IT. We're in the middle of a massive revolution. But even though that revolution is very dependent on technology, we can't just rely on technology as a means of improvement. We must do our due diligence and follow proven design methods. This may involve evaluating improvements based on theoretical foundations. We also need to consider people's capacity, leadership, and the commitment to quality. This requires a bird's eye view that is enterprise-wide, not just focusing on isolated improvements. Technology may help, but it's not all about technology. Operational improvement is an essential study, and a well-founded, formalized approach is the way to introduce and improve operations for long-term customer satisfaction. Thank you.